Found this over on D&D Beyond. GameMasters here, and while I printed this out myself, and it was a touch tricky to do, you can grab it for free over on D&D Beyond. This is a supplement to the book Quests from the Infinite Staircase, and while the Lost Caverns of Tsojcanth shows up in Infinite Staircase, this adventure, this descent into the Lost Caverns of Tsojcanth, is a shortened version, an abridged quick play version of what we'll ultimately get in the Infinite Staircase book. This adventure is designed for 4 to 6 ninth level characters and includes 6 pre-made characters if you don't want to roll any up. The background. The Archmage Igwilv, the Witch Queen, also referred to as Tasha, once created a lair deep within the Yassel Mountains, within the Lost Caverns of Tsojcanth, and this is in Greyhawk, the setting Greyhawk. While she no longer occupies the caverns, demons, giants, and other monsters still lurk too, but so does Igwilv's magical defenses. There is a rumor that she amassed a magical hoard of treasure and powerful items, but that no adventurer has ever returned with any of it, and actually many have perished in the process. This adventure comes with 4 appendix entries after the adventure itself. You get magic items, creatures, or a creature rather, score sheets, and pre-made characters. Now, I'm going to try my best to not give away any spoilers for the adventure here, because this has what's referred to as tournament style play. And I'll explain that in a moment. But I also know that I have quite a few players that watch, and I really don't want the DMs getting pissed off at me for giving away the plot and the twists and the turns in this. Though you guys know me, I may let a spoiler or two slip here or there, but I'll try my best not to. Under magic items, we get 4, and I can't help it. But trust me, this is me trying my best to not give away spoilers. I'll give you one. Igwilv's Horn. This looks to be a spiked wooden horn and is considered to be a rare, wondrous item. You can use an action to blow into the horn and cast either Arms of Hater, Fog Cloud, Gust of Wind, or Web. Arms of Hater causes dark tendrils to erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. They will take 2d6 necrotic damage unless they make a strength saving throw. The next spell that the horn can cast, Fog Cloud, as the name suggests, creates a 20-foot sphere of fog centered on a point within range where it will remain until a wind of at least 10 miles per hour disperses it. Makes it difficult for creatures to see through it. Gust of Wind, the next spell, causes a gust of wind to blast out from the horn, which can disperse gas or vapor, and even the fog cloud. Creatures coming at you must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot that it attempts to move forward. Web, as you can imagine, shoots webbing out like Spider-Man. even though you don't have the spinners, it's coming out of the hole there. And it's enough web to fill a 20-foot cube. Creatures entering that web or starting their turn in it will need to make a dex save, and upon failing, they're restrained. The next appendix covers a new creature called Pech, or Pech. P-E-C-H, Pech. These guys come from the elemental plane of Earth and can find weak points in buildings, objects, and raw materials, which makes them excellent excavators. This also states that they can draw on the magic of the elemental plane of Earth to shape stone to their will, and can, when in groups, conjure curtains of stone and infuse creatures with the fortitude of elemental Earth. Now, spoiler. Can't help it. Sorry. You don't want to attack these guys. They're going to give you a little bit of help a little bit later on in the adventure. Now, before I jump into the score sheets, I first want to thank these spoiler supporters. Their contributions to the channel mean a lot, and I cannot thank them enough. If you'd like to become a Patreon or YouTube member, I'll leave a link down in the description. And what this does is this. Many videos take on sponsored ads. I don't like them. We all skip them. And thanks to supporters like this, it helps to make it so that I don't have to run those sponsored ads. So feel free to join up, as I really am sincere when I say thank you. Smooshing the thumbs up button and subscribing goes a long way as well. The D&D tournament play is pretty interesting. And it used to be that at conventions you could go in, have a character, play, and through performing certain actions, you would get awarded points. Now, you didn't know what could trigger the DM to award you a point, and you'd never know what your point total was until the end of that tournament. To gain points was random in each adventure. You might get a point for lighting a torch, or maybe even putting out a campfire when you woke up from resting. Or you might get awarded a point for defeating the big bad evil guy. Okay, you almost always got a point for defeating the big bad evil guy. But you could also see points taken away. Let's say you attacked and dispatched an unarmed villager, for example. You'd probably lose a point if you did that. At conventions, there were usually rewards you could get. Might be a set of dice, or like physical rewards, like a set of dice or a pack of character sheets. With Descent into the Lost Caverns, now you have the ability to play using tournament rules, although points awarded don't get you anything physical, unless you're playing at a store that wants to do that for fun. As for this adventure, though, and what all you can do to earn points, well, without spoiling it, and I'm going to be strict here, I'm not going to give away any, save for one. If you thank the DM for running the game, you'll probably get a point. Now, regarding pre-made characters, there are 6. Each one is level 9, and full character sheets are provided that you can print out, again, over on D&D Beyond. You can choose from Cathartic, which is a human cleric, Donal, a halfling rogue, Ethelred, a human fighter, Flemin, a dwarf monk, Russell Berrydust, a gnome wizard, and Westlock, a tiefling warlock. The adventure itself does end on a cliffhanger, which makes sense because this is part of a small part of a larger whole. If you're playing this under the tournament style, there is a hard 4-hour time limit and characters can only get a short rest. To put it into context, Wizard of the Coast is stating that each adventure in the Infinite Staircase should take about 12 to 6 hours to play. This one's going to take 4. There are 6 total adventures, so that's anywhere between 72 and 96 hours of play, give or take. I know a couple of folks that if they decided to play, it'd probably take about 2 hours, and they'd be dead because of their really bad decision making. But I digress. Now, I realize that we've not discussed the adventure itself, other than the short description of delving, through caverns in search of treasure. Spoilers, but I'm not going to give away any plot points or keys to the adventure because really that would spoil both the tournament points as well as what players can expect. Of course, I can't stop anyone from grabbing it off of D&D Beyond and reading it and spoiling it for themselves. But I just wanted to let you all know that this was out. I rather like the overall adventure, and I'll likely be checking it out this weekend with the group, but I am kind of curious, and I want to know, have any of you out there watching, have you ever played in a D&D style tournament before? If so, which one was it? And do you recall anything specific that really earned you points? Regarding this Descent into the Lost Caverns adventure, have you read through it yet? If so, what did you think? Or are you planning on playing it and you are keeping it a total mystery what the adventure has in mind? Let me know down in the comments. And until next our paths cross, may you have a spoiler-free day.